This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we can start now. Sibila, will you take the floor?
Okay, thank you very much, Christina. So I will share my screen and give you a brief introduction on the on the RIS-Internship project and what it is. What are the main goals? Let me see. How should I do this? Maybe application, and then yes, this one. Share. That's the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Let me try to do it again. The RIS-Internship presentation. Share. Okay. Let's see. Christina, could you confirm that my screen is visible?
Yes, it is visible in the presenter mode and other students have arrived.
Okay, excellent. So, this internship project started beginning of 2022, but previously, before this year, we had a quite successful ADRIA internship project, where we built structured internship mobilities for the students studying in raw materials programs from the so-called RIS regions. RIS countries or RIS regions are regions who are below the European average when it turns to innovation and investments in innovation and research. So the main idea is actually to improve professional opportunities for the students from the RIS region who are in raw material sector, and to introduce them with real life challenges in working environment. As a consequence of this project, we have a much better connection of industry and participating universities. So the program started in 2022. And at that time, we had 30 internships created with 53 organization and 80 internship candidates who applied. And then we were much more successful in 2023 with 83 internships created. 96 organizations participated in the program, and 172 applications from the students. So the increase between 2022 and 23 is very high in let's say efficiency of the program. So the participating universities are mainly coming from Southeastern Europe. So the coordinator is University of Zagreb. And then we have universities of Miskolc, Wrocław, Athens, then two national research councils from Italy and from Spain, and non-RIS partners, which is a technical university in Freiburg and the University of Liège, who are also very valuable in the program and coordinating labeled activities. And what is important that aside of the RIS eligible countries, these are all of these blue countries in the map of the Europe, which is now in front of you, the available candidates for the program are also the students from the labeled master programs. Labeled master programs, which are supported from the EIT raw materials, and there is a number of currently there are 10 labeled programs, have obligatory internship integrated in their curricula. And actually, we have 4 programs on board with us. So the students from Emerald, Sinrem, Team Rex, and Amir are participating with reimbursement of their travel costs, so they are also eligible for the program, and also from some other labeled programs but without reimbursement of the travel costs. And uh, these are the total targeted numbers: number of students conducting internship, number of companies, number of matchmaking events, and so on. But what I would like to tell you is how the program is structured. So we have the web platform on matchmaking platform, which is the uh, uh, available in our web page. And once you applied as a student or as a hosting organization, this initiate the process of scanning for the appropriate internship company. And aside of this internship structure, which goes through the application process, approval of organization to enter the pool of organization, and then matchmaking events between the students and organization, selection, signing of the agreements, and then all of these elements uh, implemented to actually um, um, uh, follow up with the successful internship participation. And aside of this, we also have another element here in the program, and this is related to participation in the labeled program. So I will go back a little bit here in the map. And these 4 programs, which are actually here in black, are opened to accept students from RIS regions from one semester mobility. And this is the topic of our today's discussion: how you could apply and how you could benefit from one semester studying abroad, and doing this actually as a part of the labeled programs. So the presentation goes on with the calls for organization, calls for students. If you want to apply as an internship candidate, these are all the data are here, and also the eligibility criteria for the students and also for the companies. But for the follow-up, you will now hear more on these 4 programs: Emerald, Amir, Team Rex, and Sinrem, and how you can enter possibly the programs for one semester. So I will skip all these elements and give the floor back to the Charlotta and Christina.
Thank you, Sibila, very much with the presentation. Charlotte, I believe you can slowly take over with the presentation of SINREM program and a bit of introduction to the EIT mobility as you announced.
Yeah, happy. I think unfortunately the bandwidth is not that great, so maybe everyone can turn their cameras off. I think unfortunately there was a bit of an issue with Sibylla's presentation. So maybe if we are without cameras, this might make it a bit easier. I will just upload my my presentation. So is this visible?
Yes.
Great. Okay, so first I will start with a little introduction about me. I am a researcher at the TU Berg Academy Freiburg in Germany. I'm also coordinator or one of the coordinators of the SINREM program. I manage a lot of the administration and the student support, and obviously also teaching lectures and practicals. SINREM, you'll hear a bit more about the program specifically later. SINREM is one of 4 EIT labeled master programs. And as Sibylla was saying, through the RIS-Internship program, not only are we wanting to send these EIT labeled students to do internships in RIS countries, but we also want to offer students from RIS countries the opportunity to come and do some courses or select semesters or even the entire course, the entire program, we want to invite them to come to these EIT raw material courses. So the mobility is hopefully working in both directions. So you'll hear now over the next few presentations a little bit about these 4 courses in particular and how you can apply to join either the entire program or through the RIS internship program to attend select part of the courses. And at the end, there will be time for any questions. So what is the SINREM course? SINREM is the, as you saw here, Sustainable Innovative Natural Resource Management. It's a master's program, and it's basically motivated, as a lot of these EIT raw material courses are, to try and move away from this classic material pathway, which is the use dispose model, and move towards a more sustainable circular economy where we reuse, recycle, and we try and close these loops. It's basically motivated by motivated students, and there's a demand for raw materials in these new circular economy models. And to create these new innovative solutions, we need well-trained raw materials workforce. And so our goal is to train a new generation of raw materials, the new raw materials workforce, in what we call T-shaped professionals. So a T-shaped professional, they have a broad overview of the entire value chain, as well as a deep understanding of their specialist area. Now, this typically comes from experience. So you work in a company for 20 years. Of course, you hear a lot about what your colleagues are doing and you develop a deep understanding of your own area. But we want to give the students this from the beginning so they can go and collaborate with their colleagues, as well as really understanding what their focus is. So to do this, we've gathered 3 experts in the raw materials field. Uppsala University focuses a lot on the geo-resource exploration. At TU Freiburg, it's all about the processes themselves in the material pathway. Then we look also at recycling and recovery and sustainable entrepreneurship. So developing these startup companies that will help create these new processing pathways. So anyone can apply to the SINREM course, not just RIS students, of course. And if you want to attend the entire SINREM program, then you visit all 3 of these universities. But within the RIS internship exchange program, it's only with universities that are in the RIS consortium, which in this case is TU Freiburg. Freiburg is in Germany, in Old East Germany. You can see here on the map, it's a small town, pretty town, I think, but then I'm biased. TU Freiburg is mostly a campus university, but we do have also things throughout the city. Specifically, at our university, we cover the entire process chain from mining until final product preparation. That means we're one of the few universities that actually has an active teaching mine. So you can go down to the mine and learn about drilling, explosions, mining, mineralogy, geology, and then you can take your materials through the entire process chain. We have clean rooms where you can prepare your silicon wafers or whatever it is you're interested in. We've got a lot of development going on in Freiburg right now. So we've just redeveloped our chemistry buildings, you can see here on the top left, and built a new library. You can see that in the bottom at the middle. Okay, so the SINREM program. We're really proud of our SINREM program. We have a lot of applications. In the last 5 or 6 years, we have enrolled almost 160 students from 55 nationalities. You can see here highlighted in green, we've got almost all the countries, the big ones at least. We're just missing Greenland. We're also really proud of the percentage of female students that we have in our cohorts, which is not typical for such engineering science-based master programs. And since 2017, we have 94 students have successfully graduated. So the SINREM program as a whole is a 2-year program, and it's based on this T-shaped professional idea. So in the first year, you visit all 3 universities and get a good idea of the entire process chain. And then in the second year, you choose a speciality at one of the 3 universities. So at TU Freiburg, you can specialize in sustainable processes. At Ghent University, in resource recovery of circular societies. And Uppsala, you can specialize in geo-resource exploration or entrepreneurship. And through the, obviously, if you apply to the SINREM program, you are doing the entire program. If you're coming through the RIS-Internship, you can attend any of the courses at TU Freiburg. So within SINREM, this would be problems and innovations in the process chain, resources chemistry, and then all the courses available to the sustainable processes master track. It's just a list of some of them here. What's also really interesting at TU Freiburg is because of the lack of student fees, or essentially very small student fees, something like 100 euros a semester, all the courses are open to all students. So if you're enrolling in this SINREM program through the RIS-Internship program, you can also attend for free any of the courses going on in Freiburg. You don't necessarily get credits for them towards your degree, but you can attend and listen. And we offer some really interesting courses here in Freiburg. Some of the most popular, although they fill up very quickly, the courses we do: a scientific scuba diving course, brewing your own beer, and even a wine tasting course, which is very popular. So how can you attend the SINREM program through the RIS-Internship program? It works through the Erasmus Plus program. So you receive an Erasmus grant monthly, and the amount is somewhere between 500 and 600 euros, depending on the cost of living in your own country and the destination country. So it's specific for each student and each university. If you attend the entire SINREM program, you can obtain a scholarship. And depending on which scholarship, Erasmus Mundus or AVSA, you receive around 1,000 euros a month. The application requirements: so to go through the RIS-Internship program, you need an Erasmus agreement between your own university and TU Freiburg. And here's just a list of the existing agreements that we have. If there isn't an agreement already existing, one can be created, but obviously this requires a short amount of time to complete the application. And you can also obviously attain TU Freiburg without the Erasmus grant, but then you're not receiving this Erasmus Plus stipend every month. All the applications for the SINREM program can be found on the SINREM website, which is linked also on the RIS-Internship website. And the majority, so the main application requirements is that you already have a BSc within the scope of the SINREM program. So typically chemistry, chemical engineering, geology, mineralogy, and also you have to prove that your English language skills. Okay, so I really hope that this has sparked some interest in the SINREM program. We're really proud of our program, and the feedback that we get from the students is really popular. I hope to see some applications either through the RIS-Internship program, or please just apply for the SINREM course if it sounds interesting to you. If there are any questions, I would be happy to answer them now.
Okay, in case there are no questions, there will be enough time left. Okay, we have one question from Mubarak. Yes, feel free to unmute yourself.
Hi,
Hello.
was there a question?
Yes, we are waiting for the question. You can also write in the chat if there is some problem with microphone. Okay, I suggest you write your question in the chat. Does anyone else have any questions? If not, then I suggest we slowly move on to the presentation of Emerald program as according to our agenda. So,
Yes.
Laura, are you ready?
Yes, I will start to share my screen. So, do you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, I will start by presenting myself. So, my name is Laura Lenoir. I'm an assistant and researcher at the University of Liège. And today I will present you briefly the Emerald program. So it's an Erasmus Mundus Master in Georesource Engineering. So my colleague, which is not here, Rosalia, is actually the Emerald program coordinator. So if you have any question after this presentation, I really invite you to send an email to this email address right there. So emerald@uliege.be. So you may have a more correct answer than that I may provide. Sorry. Yes. So the motivation behind the Emerald program is the fact that Europe is really dependent on imported raw material, and those are really important in the green energy transition. So the aim of the program is to form the new generation of engineers to identify and manage in a sustainable way the flow of minerals and metal, which are essential to this green energy transition. So right here you see quite a fancy figures, but I will explain it to you in the following slide. But I wanted to mention that this program, this master, is designed for students with a background in geology and applied science. So it is organized by 4 European universities. So you have the University of Liège, the University of Lorraine, which is in Nancy, the TU Lulea University, and the TU Freiberg, also university. So I try to place them on the map, so you may have a figure to represent the location. So the program is divided in 2 years and 4 semesters. So you begin with the first and second semester in the first year, and semester 3 and 4 in the second year. The first semester is happening at the University of Liège, where you will have basic courses on characterization, processing, modeling, and management. And then you will go to Nancy, where you will have more advanced course on the same topics. Now, when you are at the third semester, you will have to choose whether you want to go to the Lulea University or Freiberg. So Lulea is more specialized in raw materials, and Freiberg is more specialized in secondary materials. And after, at the fourth semester, you will have your master thesis, research, and your internship. So the master thesis takes place in one of the 3 universities you have attended, so Liège, Nancy, or either Lulea or Freiberg. And at the end, you will receive a triple diploma, so 1 degree from each of the university you have attended. So For the numbers, we had 9 cohorts until now. We just have started the academic year with the 10th. So it started in 2013 and until 2023, I will present you some numbers. So we had more than 700 eligible applications. And in total, we had 155 students with more than 40 nationalities. And among all the students, about 40% were female students. 132 students graduated from those 155 students, which is quite good. Yes, so the presentation is quite short because you have this web page, emerald.uliege.be. I don't know if I can go on it. I will try it. Can you see it there?
Yes.
Okay, so this web page gives a lot of information. So you see that the application actually for the next academic year, which are in September, are still open until I think the 1st of March. Yes. So what you can see is how to apply to this type of program. So you have all the steps that are really well explained here. And also you have explanation about the fees and the scholarships on the page. So, if you do not have the information that you are looking for, you can still send an email to the address I mentioned at the beginning. And I wanted to finish with this slide. So if you choose to follow the programs, the Emerald programs, you will have at Uliege, the class where you see the Emerald in bracket. But if you want to follow just one semester, you have a lot more classes that are open to students, and you see that some classes are with the Emerald student and some with the Amirs, that you will have the presentation afterward, I think. And that was it for the presentation. If you have any question, I can try to answer them right now, or you can send an email to the address.
Okay, thank you, Laura, for your presentation.
Thank you for your attention.
Maybe what is important to mention to all of the students is first to check the Erasmus programs which are signed with the coordinators of the labeled programs. So that is University of Liège. So you should start first with checking on the links between the universities that you would like to attend. And then Freiburg University, and then of course University of Miskolc or Wrocław or Zagreb, which are linked in TeamRex. So that would be the starting point, but we will leave the floor now, Christina, to our last speaker, Professor Ferenc Madej from University of Miskolc. He is participating in AMIR program, presenting AMIR, but also a coordinator of TeamRex program. So Ferenc, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Christine and Sibylla. I'm Ferenc Madej from the University of Miskolc, actually the head of Institute of Exploration Geosciences. And as Sibylla has mentioned, introduced, that I am the coordinator for the TeamRex labeled program, and we have started to cooperate since 2018 with the AMIR, and in this way Miskolc, the University of Miskolc is participating in two labeled master programs, the AMIR and the TIMREX as well. And I would like to make a kind of cross section or overview of both these programs from the perspective of a student who is applying from outside as a visiting student or a kind of mobility semester mobility student. If possible, then I would like to start with the TIMREX and then go to Amir, if it is okay. And okay, so this one, and I hope to. Okay. Oh no. I'm sorry that there are some security issue with this, and okay, but it seems.
I'm afraid that we had lost Ferenc. So we will wait a little bit for him to reconnect, and probably GoToMeeting is not too often used by a professor. So I will.
We reconnect. If we reconnect, just need some technical issues.
Yes, of course. So in the meantime, let's discuss a little bit on how you could apply. So once you scan through the your university home university webpage and then search for the mobility contracts between these named universities. So this is Liège, Freiburg, Miskolc, Wrocław, and Zagreb. And then the first stop would be to see whether your university has the Erasmus links, and then to apply via Erasmus mobility agreements to get funded for the mobility. Another option which is available at University of Freiburg, as I understood, and Charlotta, you will correct me, is that the students actually might not even go through the Erasmus agreements. They can apply for semester mobility without these agreements between two universities. That's another option. And what is also working for the Southeastern European students is CEPUS program. CEPUS is Central European Exchange Program. So, for example, universities from...
Okay, I hope I'm in again. So sorry
Yes.
with the screen sharing there was some security issue which was unexpected for me, and
So just to close the last sentence, so this program, CEPUS program, works for Southeastern European students. So if you go to the CEPUS webpage, you will see all the universities which are interconnected, and then belonging to the CEPUS countries, you can also apply for this kind of free mover mobility. So you should search for the CEPUS coordinator at your institution to actually get support for Miskolc, Wrocław, or Zagreb, which are linked in the program. So, okay, Ferenc, we see your screen, but we don't see your
thank you.
presentation yet. Yet.
That's a relief for me. I'm sorry for this technical issue. It was totally unexpected with this GoToMeeting at the moment. Okay, so the TIMREX is a joint master program which is focusing on innovative mineral exploration. So it is within this value chain of this raw materials value chain. This program is at the starting point when the minerals and raw materials should be explored for the further steps and for to give raw materials for the further these labeled programs also to work on these raw materials. And also
may I just short to interrupt you? We still don't see your presentation. We just have
really?
the go to, yes.
In principle, I'm sorry.
Just the go to meeting screen is there, so we see that you are sharing, but
oh, really?
but not the presentation.
Oh.
So if you can
Yeah,
switch to
we
the.
just see that have a great session.
Try to share the whole screen. Maybe it will help.
Well, I'm a bit lost. I'm afraid that I'm a bit lost here now.
Maybe you can quickly send the presentations to Christina or
I'm
myself, so
totally
we will share
lost.
it from
That's why I am.
Zagreb.
Okay, sorry.
Or stop sharing the screen and
Oh,
then share.
do you see me now? And
No, still the
no.
same.
Even me, you don't see?
Yes, we see you, and we see
Okay.
the front of the GoToMeeting. Maybe you can now try to share it again. No, you are not sharing.
Entire screen. Ah, okay, that would be good. I hope. Okay. So, okay, now I hope it's okay.
Okay, now
Yes.
we see your
No.
screen.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Thank you for the feedback. Then,
But still
then
no
now
presentation.
I think it should work.
Okay, excellent.
Is it okay? Good. Fine.
Yes,
Okay.
great.
So this is the TeamRex, the mineral exploration labeled master program. And Charlotte has already mentioned the EIT, the T-shaped professional concept. I don't want to repeat it. Only to emphasize that this T-shaped concept, T-shaped professional concept, this is a central some kind of philosophy and the issue which is required from all of these labeled master programs for each of which has been mentioned here today, and this labeled criteria also means on the top of this T-shaped professional also that the students should receive at least 15 credits from so-called cross-sectional sectorial mobility, which means that at least 15 credits within the labeled program should be taught by professionals outside of the academia, first of all, colleagues from the industry and also from research institutes, and also that these programs, as you have seen from the previous examples, also that these programs should have mobility between the universities. This is also compulsory. And this T-shaped concept is also a bit. It is important to mention that it tries to give some specific skills and competencies for the students, which here it is summarized as with so-called overarching learning outcomes. And these are the six these overarching learning outcomes, including innovation, entrepreneurship, creativity, intercultural skills, leadership, and also to sensibility to sustainable issues, to environment. And these are some specific these skills and competences which are difficult or perhaps cannot be taught at a single standard university course. There should be some extra teaching methodologies to keep with this and then to develop these kind of specific skills for the students. On the other hand, these kind of skills are highly valued by the industry partner later. So during your professional career, if you participate in these kind of training program skills, courses, and so on, that would be highly valuable for you for your later professional career, whether in any of these labeled programs. And this one, this overarching learning outcomes and this kind of concept, this is also a specific added value for each of these labeled programs. Okay, the TMREX itself, it is an alliance or a cooperation between four academic partners. These academic partners, the Miskolc University here from Hungary, Lula University of Technology. It was also mentioned by in the Emerald presentation already from northern Sweden. The University of Zagreb, Sibylla, Kristina, and this faculty, which is also a partner, and the Wrocław Technical University. And all of these four universities have English-based master programs focusing strongly on the mineral exploration topics. And this alliance from these four universities, it makes the core of the programs from the academic partners. And the participating master programs here, okay, so in Miskolc, this is the Earth Science Engineering Master Program. And in the Wrocław University, it's the Mining and Geology Master Program, more combining mining engineering and geology. In this program at the Lula University, this is a master program in exploration and geoscience. It is strictly focused on mineral exploration. And at Zagreb, this is the Applied Geology and Geological Engineering Master Program with exploration and environmental geology module, which is also available and makes part of our alliance. And it is also important that not only this TMREX is based not only on the cooperation of the four academic partners, but also we strongly rely on the non-academic partners. Among these non-academic partners, there are research institutes, research and development institutes for institutions for the mining industry, like for example the KGHM Cuprum in Poland. There are also large mining companies like the Boliden Minerals in Sweden, but also startup companies or exploration juniors like the UNEXMI Georobotics from Hungary or the GeoWorld Carpathia also from Hungary. So this is a mix of different non-academic partners. Some of them are very good in robotization and this technology, exploration technology development. Other ones are applying these innovative mineral exploration techniques and solutions in the industry. So our graduates are expected to be some T-shaped graduates for the mineral exploration. Find some geology, geophysics job opportunities in these different regions of Europe, which are key regions for mineral exploration, like the Scandinavian region or the Balkan region. And on the other hand, there are also programs which are developing the entrepreneurship skills of the students, that later these students would become some service providers for some mineral exploration companies, or another specific issue to become as a freelance geological or geoscience expert who later can sign mineral resource reports or public reports as qualified persons. The training structure of the program is that in the first academic year, the students start whether in Miskolc, Wrocław, or Zagreb. I have mentioned it on which master programs. Then during summer, there is an applied field exploration 1 week specific course for the TIMREX students organized by the Luleå University in northern Sweden. And also students are expected to do during summer internship at industrial or research partners. And then in the second year, the students can choose one of these specializations and to do the mobility at the other university. The specializations for the Luleå University is the ore mineral exploration. For Miskolc, this is more the geophysical engineering and the robotization and sensor techniques development and application for mineral exploration. In Wrocław, this is specialization is more the mining geology and also these geomatics applications for mineral exploration. And at the Zagreb University, this is more focusing as a kind of specialization for non-metallic minerals exploration. And also there are some specific course organized for the TIMREX students in this third semester. This is the exploration entrepreneurship course. And also in the last semester, in the diploma semester, they should complete student research work and also a kind of a social and civic internship as part of the diploma or the thesis preparation work. The mobility tracks in that way, these are that the students may start whether in Miskolc or Zagreb or in Wrocław, and then they can continue at the other universities in the second year, as this matrix is showing, but by the content, this is more or less the same as the previous chart. And so the course details, which is important for you as a student outside from this program, that the whole course program, the detailed study program, is available at the homepage of the TIMREX program. This is the TIMREX project, and the study program here. The course details, programs, and course description are available. But also, I would emphasize that, and I have collected all these entries to the home pages of those participating universities, where you can check all the courses which are available for a mobility student as coming through the Erasmus Plus program, whether to the University of Miskolc, Wrocław, Luleå, or Zagreb, because this concept for the RIS-Internship in this sense is that you are welcome to participate in the program, whether in Miskolc or in Zagreb or Wrocław or Luleå, but also you might have some requests to take some other courses, and in this way those links to the whole availability of all courses, it also should be important. I would like to emphasize also for students outside the TIMREX Joint Master Program, one more important thing that we are organizing in early June, a field week. This is a mineral exploration focused field week, focusing on hydrothermal gold deposit discovery in Telkibánya in northeastern Hungary. which will include some geophysical, geochemical, and geological exploration works, field work for the student, and also to combine these multi-dimensional information in some 3D geological models. So we will distribute soon the call for this field week, and if you are interested, you are welcome to this course. So thank you for listening for this TeamRex part. And if there are no specific questions for the TeamRex at the moment, then I would like to shift to the Amir presentation. And here, this Amir, this is what I have it with me about the Amir. I hope that you see it. So the Amir, this is the Master in Advanced Materials and Innovative Recycling. This Amir is an abbreviation from this from this title. So the program itself is a strong materials engineering focused 2 years joint master program. But another important point is that it is includes recycling as also as an important part or objective of this program. The Amir itself, it is also a joint master program for 120 credits, and the recycling and the material chains optimization for the end-of-life products. This is the key objective. So if I mentioned that the TeamRex program is in the first step of this raw materials value chain, the Amir is on in the other end of this value chain, when the materials which are already being used in the industry or by the society, then they will go to recycling, and with the recycling to make some secondary raw materials again from these materials. The Amir is the cooperation of 6 European universities, and also there are also some research institutes and industrial partners which are also help and cooperate in the completion of this Amir joint master program. And the Amir has received the EIT label at 2018, and here this T-shaped professional concept, as it was already mentioned a few times, it is also important with the focus of the recycling industry. The partners in the Amir, the leading partner is the University of Bordeaux from France. And in Bordeaux, the main specialization of their main specialization is the chemistry and material sciences and life cycle analysis and also recycling. So these are the main focus points for Bordeaux. Something rather similar is for the other partner, the University of Nova de Lisbon from Portugal, and we in the University of Miskolc, we have our materials engineering master program, which contributes to this, and our specialization here is the polymer recycling. And the other 3 universities are the Technical University of Darmstadt. They are more interested in the material design or specialize in the material design for recycling. The University of Liège, which has already been mentioned by the Emerald program, is the leader for the Emerald program. Here, the metallurgy and metals recycling is the main focus for the AMIR in Liège, and also the Polytechnical University of Madrid is also one partner, and they are focusing on the recycling of construction materials and construction minerals and materials. So here are the distribution. So all the other partners, except the University of Miskolc, are in the western part of Europe, and the two other partners for Madrid and Lisbon, they are also considered as RIS country partners on the top with to Miskolc. The structure, I'm sorry, this is a bit outdated structure, that in the first year the students may start whether at the University of Bordeaux or Lisbon or Miskolc. So there are the three options for the students for the first year. And here, this materials recycling and entrepreneurship and this basic chemistry and materials engineering background on the master level. It is general for whole of these three starting Master 1 universities, and in the second year of the master program, the students will specialize whether to continue at Darmstadt or Liège or to continue at Madrid. And here are the three specializations what I have mentioned about these three universities: Darmstadt, Liège, and Miskolc. And okay, so what I mentioned. Okay, so the TIMREX program. This is in the early part, in the exploration phase, has its focus, while the AMIR program has its focus mostly on the recycling of these raw materials during the whole this raw materials chain. Well, I would like to mention that this plastic and plastic recycling, it is a more and more growing issue. And if you probably you have heard already about this the problem of the microplastic in water, whether it is in ocean water, whether in fresh water, which is already a well-known serious problem. And this is also why, for example, the plastic recycling, which is a specialization here in Miskolc, is an important and actual this problem. So the innovation and entrepreneurship, it is also important for the AMIR master program. And I should mention that the AMIR also has the two way to join as an AMIR student. The one way is to join as an AMIR Erasmus Mundus student with the full scholarship, and the other option is to join as an EIT raw material with EIT raw materials scholarship. Both these options are available for the students here in the AMIR. Mostly we are expecting students from chemical engineering and materials engineering for those programs. And of course, if you are joining this program from other university, Also, we are happy to receive you from this chemical engineering or materials engineering background. Here there is a small video. I hope that it can you can see it, and it explains as a short introduction of the program.
Also entrepreneurship, business management, life cycle assessment, patent. So in the future, we are able not only to know about recycling, but to innovate in the area. When you are an EIT raw material student, you will be able to take part in incubators or other activities that they do in order to help you create the startup and make it work. This master gives me the formation for me to do more and become a professional that can make an impact in the value chain.
Okay, so and I think that's it from my side. Thank you very much for listening me, and of course I'm happy to answer the questions.
Is there any questions or clarifications that are coming from our students here?
You can also ask questions if you have related to the application process for a RIS-Internship or funding of the travel costs that we provide to EIT labeled students. Also, other EIT labeled master programs are eligible to our program, but we cannot fund travel costs. For example,
maybe Christina, should we show maybe the web page of the RIS-Internship, because there is now a very good section which is related to labeled programs. I have it open. Will you share it or should I?
Okay, I will share it just a second.
Excellent. Yes.
Sorry for the background noise. Do you see my screen?
It's visible, yes.
So this is our main program webpage. Here we have a special section EIT labeled master programs, where you can see the descriptions, short descriptions of courses for all of the here presented labeled programs, their official website and the main contact person. Also the promotional leaflet, everything you need to know for the application into our RIS-Internship program, you can read in the call for applications of students. Also here we have master thesis opportunities, and in the participants corner you can find additional documents that can support you and guide you towards the successful internship implementation.
Maybe another information, if you go back to the labeled programs and scroll down to the end of the page, the Erasmus coordinators for these 3 universities that are offering their courses for incoming students without the full enrollment are also here. You have to contact them, and this is now related to Mubarak's question in the chat: when is the best time to enroll? That is actually the first point is to contact the coordinators and then to see how you should go to the process of application via Erasmus, or well, the CPUS coordinators are not named here, but you can also contact them for other programs. For example, Miskolc is also connected through CPUS network with a number of other regional universities here in Southeastern Europe. So that would be the question. Timrek semester in Wust. There is a question from Mubarak. My question to you would be, from which university are you applying, or where are you currently studying? So maybe you can write us this information in the chat. because then we can give you better feedback what would be your first step. So Mubarak, are you currently in Wrocław, or you would like to go to Wrocław for semester mobility? If you are currently in Wrocław, then it's easy. You should just contact our contact point there. This is Gabriela. Help me with the last name, Prznicka. Pazowska. But if you are at other universities currently, then write us the name of your current university that you are studying in.
Mhm.
And in general, for the RIS-Internship program, you can apply at any point until 31st October, and you can conduct your internship until the end of the year. And when you will be applying, you can select in advance the months when you would be best available.
I have copied Gabriella's email into the chat. Maybe this will be helpful.
Okay. Thank you, Charlotte, very much. Are there any other questions? If not, then
maybe
the
just regarding the deadline for applying for the courses or what's best to enroll, if your existing or your current university has a Erasmus agreement with the university at which you want to attend, then typically it's best to apply around 3 months before the course starts. If there is not already an existing agreement, then this should be a bit longer to give us time to create an agreement between the university. Maybe that's a good rule of thumb.
Okay, if we don't have any additional questions, Christina, the event is recorded and will be available at our webpage, RIS-Internship webpage. And for any additional questions, please contact the coordinators of the programs that have been presented here, or us as the coordinators of the RIS-Internship program if you would like to be involved as a student only in the internship part of the program. Thank you so much for participating today. I would like to thank to all of our presenters, Laura, Charlotta, and Ferenc, for their presentations and explanations. And we are staying tuned for your questions or any comments via emails. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Sibylla.
everyone. Bye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.